I'm Aqland, and I am back with Aqland's Gaming News number 13. I'm Aqland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button, also share with your friends who don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or a comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. And if you want to become a fan of me, Aqland, then subscribe to the channel, and you will become a fan. I hope so. I'm going to be talking about some gaming stuff, hinting at the name of this series. 5 things. Alright, let's get started. Are you a fan of Xenoblade Chronicles? And if you are, you probably already know about this already. But Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is coming out this year. It was supposedly had came out later this year, but the release date got upped, and now it's coming out July 29th this month. So very, very soon. I'm not really a Xenoblade Chronicles fan. I know, horrible, right? But I am actually thinking about getting the Xenoblade Chronicles games for Switch. Mainly the first two, the Definitive Edition and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And eventually, at some point in time, pick up this one as well. And I think they did also a physical expansion, I believe, for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And I'm probably going to pick that up as well, physically. I had my cat trying to jump up to the TV, so I had to stop her from doing that. But as I was saying, I don't know too much about this game series. I believe it's a RPG. It might be open world. I'm not sure, to be honest. It kind of looks like it is. Very anime style like when it comes to the graphics, the characters. Kind of reminds me of modern day Final Fantasy. When it comes to the modern day Final Fantasy games that have been releasing lately for the past, I don't know, 5 years at least. But yeah, please let me know down in the comments. Are you excited for Xenoblade Chronicles 3 to be released earlier than expected for Nintendo Switch? See if I can get to the release date. And there's also a special edition right there if you're interested in pre-ordering that. Well, they didn't show it off, but the release date was in there for July 29th. Alright, next is, of course, Splatoon 3. I have the original Splatoon right here for Wii U, and also Splatoon 2 on Switch. Now, I have played Splatoon. It's really, really fun. I haven't really played it in online multiplayer all that much, really, to be honest. I've played Splatfest a little bit here and there. It's really fun. It's really interesting. Very, very colorful. It really is. So I am excited about the third one coming out. I will be picking it up at some point in time. It's releasing, I believe it's, I have to go back through my notes again, but it's going to show it off in this trailer anyways. But I show off gameplay to let you know what all these games really, really look like. Have it playing in the background, of course. But I'll get back into the game. You can tell by the way it looks. You play as these Inklings. They're a hybrid between a human and a squid, and they're calling them Inklings. And you shoot out ink out of guns instead of tentacles, and you got all kinds of types of weapons and stuff, and you use all that. You're on a turf, and you're trying to what you're trying to do is you're having competition with the other players. You're trying to put as much ink on the ground of your color so that your opponent won't have more ink on the ground of their color on their side, and you need to do that, and also take out the other enemies as well, so you can try to stop them, and of course they're going to try to stop you as well. It's a very interesting shooter that Nintendo had created, and it is very, very popular. And it's not just a online playable game. There's also a story mode. They've had an expansion for Splatoon 2 that gave it a, I'm not sure how many hours worth of story mode. There it is, September 9th, 2022 for the release date for Nintendo Switch. I hope you're looking forward to Splatoon 3. Please let me know down in the comments, are you excited about getting back into the world of Splatoon? Alright, next is a big one for a lot of fans, including me. I still need to finish beating this game. The sequel to God of War 2018. Of course, if you got a PS5, you can upgrade that PS4 version to 60 frames per second on the PS5. But God of War Ragnarok has finally got a release date of November 9th of this year. So it is happening this year. This trailer got released just the other day. It's a cinematic trailer. It's titled Father and Son, because I don't want to spoil it, but it's called Father and Son for a reason. But this game, the cinematics is basically exactly what the game actually looks like. What you're seeing back here is what the gameplay looks like in game. There's a release date. Sorry for the lighting. It was kind of hard to see it. But I am a God of War fan. It's my favorite video game series. I prefer the original God of War games back on the PS2 and the PS3. But I am trying to get used to this new God of War series. I am enjoying it. I just got to really enjoy it. Alright, next, continuing with Splatoon 3, but something a little bit different. Something that was very disappointing to a lot of fans that got announced just the other day. A new Nintendo Switch console is coming out. No, it's not the Pro. Don't even think that. It's not Nintendo Switch 2. Don't even think that either. Do you remember the Nintendo Switch OLED? Splatoon 3 themed Nintendo Switch OLED. Yeah, it's not what a lot of people was wanting, but another Switch is happening. So, if you're a fan of the OLED, if you're a fan of Splatoon 3, or Splatoon in general, and you want a Switch, then this Switch will be for you. It's got a release date. I can't remember what it was. August 26th. So, there you go. Not what a lot of people was wanting, but what are we going to do about it? Really nothing. Now, I don't know if you've ever played this game or not. I don't know if you're even a fan of it or you've even liked it or not. But they had announced a good while back that the PS5 and Xbox Series X version was happening. Well, now it's official now. And that is Biomutant. The next gen version is finally happening. It's going to be native on PS5 and native on Xbox Series X and S with 4K, 60 frames per second, faster load times, and all that good stuff. It's an open world action adventure game. I think it's got RPG elements to it where you create your character with customization. He's an animal that has a sword, or you can have a gun. Depends on what you want. A lot of people hate this game. A lot of people love this game. It just all depends. But Biomutant for September 6th of this year for next gen. Or, I guess you can go ahead and say current gen. So, I was waiting for that before I can play Biomutant. I'm excited for it. I want a physical release of it, hopefully. But if they do a situation like where if you got the PS4 physical copy, then you can upgrade it to the PS5 digital version, then okay, whatever. But I would rather have that physical copy. Alright, next and last thing I'm going to be talking about in this video. This game got released today. Now, I have a problem with pronouncing the name of the series, but it's Nola. Fantasy Reverie series launched today. It's so awesome that this series is back. The original game, and it's a 25th anniversary, as you can see from the background. The original game was on the original PlayStation 1. Then they had a sequel on PS2. Then they had 2 GBA games, which is Game Boy Advance games. And then we had a remake of the first one on Wii, which didn't sell very well from what I heard. And now we're getting this on Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X, and S. Now, it is a digital release, but if you're interested in a physical copy, you can import it off of websites like Amazon UK, Play Asia. There may even be some more out there, but those are the 2 main ones that are well known that I know about that can be trustworthy as far as I have done research on for importing physical games that are games like that have digital over here on the western side of the US, and over in other countries and other places they get a physical copy and we get the digital. Well, there's ways that you can go onto a website and get yourself a physical copy. Alright, I was very excited about all this information, mainly. Not so much on the new Nintendo Switch, but all the rest of it I am excited about. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, then you can go back onto my channel, on my playlist, go to Aqland's Gaming News, and I'll have every single video in the Aqland Gaming News series, and you can have yourself a little marathon if you so desire to watch that. Alright, I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know down in the comments about anything in this video that you're excited about, or not excited about, or not even interested in, or you just don't care. Please let me know down in the comments. I would like to know. Alright, thanks so much. Alright, bye.